Hi guys.
Hello. Let's wait like a minute or
Yeah.
two for people to come in. So far, there's two people in.
Oh, hi, early birds. This is exciting. Can you guys hear me okay for those that are in the class already? Yeah. I'm like, do I need to move this mic up?
Brenda said, yeah.
Oh, hi, Brenda. Oh, God, it's the other makeup queen. Oh, no. No, I'm nervous.
She said, you sound perfect.
Oh, yay, thank you.
All right. Let's start it.
Start? Okay. Hi guys, it's Jess. So for today's class, we're gonna talk about makeup dupes. So I kind of thought about this last minute because I was really stuck on ideas and I thought what would be best if not coming up with like a drugstore version of a high-end product that maybe everyone can afford, because I know the holidays are coming up. For one, we don't always want to spend like over $50, $40 on products. That gets really pricey. And I mean, some of them are tried and true, so I get that too. But I thought, let me just bring out some products that I feel like everybody could enjoy in a more affordable version. So I have quite a few. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but I have quite a few right here. And I'm going to be referencing my laptop just for price points. So what I'll be talking about is the product, what it does, and then what it retails for, how much product is in each product, and where you can buy the product as well. And then if you guys have any questions like throughout, feel free to ask. Type in your questions. Let me know if you have anything. If there's anything that you want me to research as well, let me know. That way I can probably maybe make a second class about other products as well. Maybe some of your guys' favorites that you guys want me to look up. These are just some of my favorites that I find that work for a variety of skin types. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So the first product that I have today, it's gonna be this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So this one, it's amazing. It's like it's very glowy. You can use it as a highlighter. You can use it under your foundation as a primer as well. It's more for someone who seeks to have that little glow within. So if you have like oily skin, right, but you tend to use a lot more mattifying products, this is going to be a product that you can use like maybe on your cheeks to give your cheeks a little bit more of a glow. Um, so there's a mini version of this, and then there's a full size. This is a full size. So the mini version of this costs $17, and then this full size is going to cost you around $46. So the mini version, it's about 0.18 ounces in product, and then this full size is 0.33 ounces in product. Where you can buy it is you can get it at Sephora or on the Charlotte Tilbury website. Those are the places that you can buy it. Right now, Sephora is doing a sale. I guess I think it ends actually today. Is today the 8th or the 7th? The 7th? Okay, so it ends tomorrow, I think. Or I think it ends today. Actually, I don't know. It's today or tomorrow, but if you go on Sephora's website, they're doing, if you're a beauty insider, they're doing 10% off all products. If you're a VIB, which is the second tier, you get 15% off. And then if you're a rogue, you get 20% off. So if you want to try the mini, I would probably try to go purchase it now. So this is the first one. So the alternative to this is I don't have, for some of these products, I don't have the alternative. So I'm just going to tell you what it is, where you can buy it, and things like that. So the alternative for this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. They just came out with it. It retails for about $10, and the size is it's 1.06 ounces. So you actually get more product than this, and it costs like $30 less than the full size version of this. And then you can get it at Ulta, Target, or the e.l.f. website. So same, it does the same thing as this, and they both have a variety of colors that you can get. So this is actually on the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the second. lightest. They have one that's lighter, and then they have a couple other darker tones for women with darker skin tones. So that's one. So the next product that I want to talk about is going to be a primer. So I don't have the Milk product, which is the one I'm going to talk about. It's the Milk Hydro Grip. It's a primer. That one retails between $18 to $36. So it's $18 for the mini, and then for the full size, it's going to be $36. The size is going to be 0.33 ounces for the mini. The full size is going to be 1.52 ounces, and you can purchase that at Sephora or on the Milk Cosmetics website. And then the alternative to that is going to be the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So as you can see, I've been utilizing it quite a lot. This one retails for about $10, and it is 1 ounce. And you can buy it at Ulta, Target, or e.l.f., the e.l.f. website. So this product, it's very tacky feeling. So when you apply it on your skin, and I guess I can demonstrate like a little bit. I'll even show you guys the Charlotte Tilbury one. But when you apply it on your skin, it has like a very like my finger just kind of bounces off of the back of my hand. It's not like other primers that are a little more hydrating. This one is meant to have a tacky feeling. And then the Charlotte Tilbury one, I'll just show you guys kind of what it looks like, see if you can see it. But it has a little bit of a glow. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, a little bit of glow.
I'm trying to be like the YouTubers who are like covering. So it works as a glow. You can use this one as a highlighter as well. But the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer, this one's very tacky feeling. And you want to let it set on your skin for about 30 seconds before you use it. Because sometimes if you use products too soon after, you can get that little like peeling type of feel on your skin, and nobody wants that. Do we have any questions about either product or anything like that? Or if you guys personally use these products, let me know too. That'd be great because I want to know your opinion. The next product I want to talk about is a bronzer. So the high-end version is the Chanel Le Beige, I think it's called Le Beiges or Le Beige bronzer. It retails for about $50, and it's 1 ounce, and you can get it at Sephora or on the Chanel website. Um, Personally, I've like every time I go into Ulta, I go and I swatch it because it just smells good. It just is bougie and it feels rich, and I want it really bad, but I can't justify spending $50 on a bronzer. I mean, I guess I can, considering I spent 46 on this. So, I really don't have much say, but it is what it is. The alternative to that is going to be this Colorpop SOL Body Bronzer. So this retails for about $15, but right now on the Colorpop website, it's on sale for $9. And then it's 1 ounce, and you can get it on the Colorpop website. So the product looks like this. It's they have different skin tones, and it smells amazing. Oh my god, it smells so good. So this is the medium. They have a lighter one as well. So if you're paler than me, there's a shade for you. And if you're darker than me, there's definitely a shade for you. It's very creamy. So this product, and it blends so well. Like it blends like a dream. I don't even know how else to explain it. I love this product. Honestly, you know how they tell you to throw away your products after so many months? I don't do that. I I keep my products. I've had this for over a year, and it doesn't smell expired to me. So, I still use it. I don't know. I mean, do as I say, not as I do. That's like the best advice I can give you. But yes, this one retails for $9. Worth it's worth it. It's totally worth it. If you want to get something close to that $50 Chanel feel, this is it right here. I swear by it. I love it. Get it. Buy it. The next product I want to talk about, I don't have either one on me right now, but it is a setting spray. So one of my favorite setting sprays is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So with most high-end products, they have a mini version and a full-size version. The mini version retails for $21, and that one is about 1.1 ounces. The full-size version of that is $36, and it is about 3.3 ounces of product. And you can get it at Sephora or the Charlotte Tilbury website. And then the alternative to that, the drugstore version that I found that kind of gives me the same type of feel, it kind of like I've tested both actually. I did one on one side and one on the other, and I found that they both pretty much lasted around the same. Is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So that product retails for $10.99. It's 1 ounce, and you can get it at Ulta, Target, the Milani website, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, pretty much any drugstore. You can get that product. Milani it's sold pretty much everywhere, but those two products are very comparable. I've tried quite a few, and I find that just these two, and another honorable mention would probably be the MAC Fix Plus. It smells amazing. That one retails for, I think it's around 20 something dollars, unless they went up in price because inflation. But if they didn't, then it's about 20 something dollars, and you can get it pretty much at MAC or Ulta. Ulta has MAC products, and you can use your points. Be cheap just like me. So do that. So those are the setting sprays that I would recommend. Brows, my favorite. So I do have both that I recommend. So the first one that I want to talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. It looks like this, and it is $25. So it retails for about $25, and the size is a 0.003 ounces of product, and then you can get this at Sephora, Ulta, or the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. So it's a twist. You just twist it all the way to the top. You can tell, I think this one's one of my newer ones, but this is one of my tried and trues. I love this product. Every time Sephora or Ulta, they do the sale. I think they do Ulta does like the 30 days or 21 days of beauty. They almost always have this one for half off. So it retails for 25. I think you can get it for like $11 on the at Ulta sometimes when they do the 21 days of beauty. So take advantage. I usually buy 2 of them, and then I'm pretty good. But they have many different colors. I tend to use medium brown, and then this is a little spoolie at the end. So it's really cool when you utilize it because I wonder if you can see that.
Brenda said, "Forever my fave, tons of shades available."
Yes, I swear to God, it's like when she made this, I don't know, this woman is a genius. I freaking love this product. I've used I've used taupe, I've used ash brown, um, medium brown tends to be my go-to, but dupe for that one I found is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this one retails for $11. It's the same size as the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and you can get it at Ulta, NYX, Target, um, maybe Walmart. I think Walmart sells NYX products, but if they don't go to Walmart. Um, but it's the same. It has the same type of tip, so same thing. It's a twist top, so you just twist it all the way to the top, and then it runs the same. The color shades though that I have found with the NYX ones is that they do run a little warmer, as where the Anastasia does run a little more true to color. So that's probably the big difference between the two. And that's the thing with a lot of drugstore products is that they tend to run warmer, I find, than high-end products. High-end products I have found that they tend to run more true to color than drugstore products. I don't know why. So if you're okay with having a little warmth to your skin, I would definitely go for the NYX Microbrow. It's worth it. And Ulta, after having tested or after having gone to like Ulta, Target, many of these places, Target tends to be cheaper than Ulta. First, I don't know why. Even CVS, Walgreens, like I don't know why they're more expensive. Go to Target. Target has these products for like $2 cheaper, and so I just always go to Target to get my products. But this is a good alternative. So it's these two brow products. If you have any that you personally like, feel free to like type it in and let me know because I like trying different brow products. But I will never switch up for my Brow Wiz. This is my girl. This is my tried and true. Um, so now I want to go on to brows again, but we're gonna move on to what everybody right now is so obsessed with, which is like the brow gels, the brow glue, the brow whatever, like laminating their freaking brows. So on Anastasia Brow Freeze is another one. Obviously, I'm going to mention Anastasia quite a bit when it comes to brows because she specializes in brows. Like that's her thing. So Her product retails for $23. I don't have her product specifically just because I don't always like that look on myself. There's some people who look amazing with like the laminated look and just like the feathery. I don't. I look horrible with that look. Like, no, I'm not doing that to myself. No. But the Anastasia Brow Freeze, it retails for $23. You get 0.28 ounces of product, and you can get it at Sephora, Ulta, or the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. And then the drugstore version is the e.l.f. Brow Lift. It honestly is packaged the same as the Anastasia Brow Freeze. It doesn't really look any different, to be honest with you. I have not tried the Brow Freeze, but this one, my only complaint with this product is that when I've used it, sometimes it tends to leave like a little residue like on the brow. So maybe it's that I'm using too much product, or maybe like I have leftover product on my brush that I'm not completely washing off. I don't know. If any of you have tried this and like love it and don't have that issue and have any tips or tricks, please let me know, because I would love to figure out how to use this product. I always just tend to use the Brow Wiz and that's it. I don't really go in with this, but this one retails for about $6. It is 0.31 ounces in product, and you can get it at Ulta, e.l.f., or Target, or any other drugstore place that sells e.l.f. products. But yeah, it comes in a little compact. You can take it with you anywhere. It looks like this. Absolutely love it. For the price, like, you can't beat $6 compared to 23. But yeah, like I said, if you have any tips, let me know.
Elizabeth said, I bought a dupe in Mexico for 50 pesos. It's
Oh.
called eyebrow soap, but I love it.
Oh, girl, send me the link. Send me the link. I will take it. Because what, like the peso is like nothing compared to the dollar, right? Like, how much is that? I don't even know. If you find out, Elizabeth, you let me know. So the next product is a concealer. So I have both products that I recommend. So the high-end version is the Tarte Shape Tape. I used to use this concealer so much for everything. I still use it actually as my eyebrow base. I tend to use it to kind of like on my eyeshadow. So I use this, and it looks like this has a wand applicator. It's a little messy, guys, because it's been ran through. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me for any of these products. But I use this to as my eyeshadow base because it tends to brighten up the color on my eyeshadow no matter what I use. I don't even set this with powder before I'm applying my eyeshadow. It just blends in. Doesn't give me any issues. I absolutely love it. Love it for the under eye as well. This one retails for $31, and then the size is 33 ounces that it carries in here, and you can get it at Sephora, Ulta, or the Tarte website. And then the drugstore version is going to be the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. So it has the same applicator. It's going to be a wand as well. And then this one retails for $7, and you get 0.20 ounces. So you get about 0.13 ounces less in this one than you do in this one. But for the cost, I think it's worth it. You can get it at Ulta, the e.l.f. website, or Target. There's a second version of this one that has a black top. So this one is the hydrating camo concealer. This one, I've tried both. So this one tends to blend easier for me than the other one does. The other one dries faster. The one with the black top dries faster. And that's kind of the issue that I have with the other one. Whereas this one doesn't give me that issue as much. Sometimes I mix both just to kind of still get like a little bit of that mattifying texture for my under eye, and then just a little hydration so that it doesn't feel so dry in my under eye. But if you were in last week or the last class, I had told everyone to use like an eye cream before they apply under or concealer, and it's a game changer. It helps with a lot of the dryness on your under eye. But these two I found that are dupes for each other. They are almost identical. And like I said, $31 and $7, like, trust me, try this product. You won't regret it, I promise. And if you do, you can let me know, and I won't get mad, I promise.
Elizabeth said, girl, it's around the corner from my abuelita's house. So there's no link.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
$1 is about 20 pesos.
Okay.
So, yeah, 50 pesos would be
I'm still horrible at math, but yes. Less than 5, I'm assuming. Less than 5. Dang, we'll tell your abuelita, if she wants to send some over. I'll give you my address. You can send some this way. So the next product. So I needed to add this product in here because it's one of my favorite highlighters that I own. It unfortunately is not sold anymore. They don't have it available anymore. It was like a limited edition product, but I have a drugstore version of this that you can get that works the same. So this is the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie Fuego highlighter, and it looks like this. And you can see it. It's so pretty. Like, oh my God, it's so subtle. You probably can't see it, but I promise it looks so beautiful. So this one retailed for about $28, I think, and it's 0.25 ounces. Like I said, unfortunately, it's not available anywhere anymore. But if you want to get it on like Poshmark by someone just selling it to you, you can do that as well. Girl, it's up to you. I don't trust people like that. But if if you know, if you're like, well, I don't really care to get my hands on this one, and it's talc free. We love a talc free product. The drugstore version of this is going to be the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. That one retails for $5.99. You get about 0.19 ounces of product in it, and you can get it at Ulta, Wet n Wild website, Target, Walmart, and it honestly is the same. I used to have the Wet n Wild one. I ran through it like crazy. When I was freelancing a lot, I tended to use that one just because I didn't want to like use up this one because I knew I was never going to get another one of this one. So I use the Wet n Wild one a lot, and it's a perfect dupe in my opinion. You do get about point 0.6 ounces less. But like I said, for $5.99, like no one's using, no one's doing the 2016 looks anymore where we're like covering half our face in highlighter and then like the thick brow. No one's doing that anymore. So like a little goes a long way, but it's totally worth it. So yeah, those are my highlighter recommendations. If you guys have any highlighter recommendations, let me know because I'm always on the search for a different one. Just because, like I said, this is right now is my tried and true. Another one that I used to have, or I think I still have it, I just can't find it, was a limited edition from Anastasia. I think it was the Amrezy highlighter. Oh my god, that thing was so beautiful, but I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. Um, Anyway, moving along. So next product I want to talk about is blush. So I brought two of my favorite blushes. These are both the Rare Beauties, and I actually just got this one yesterday in the mail. So the Rare Beauty soft pinch liquid blush. So they look like this, and their applicator is, it looks like that. So kind of like a wand. All you need, I promise, like you don't even need a lot. I think I've even demonstrated it in the past. But this one is called, this color right here is called Encourage. And then this other color that I have right here, I believe is called Hope. And Encourage is more of a purpley, like mauve type pink. And then Hope is more of a pink color. It has a subtle, it blends out so pretty. And then here's Encourage right here, right next to it. So if you guys can see that, I'm like trying to shift my wrist. Like, but so these two colors, so these retail for about $20, and they're 0.25 ounces. You can get them at Sephora or on the Rare Beauty website. Go on Sephora right now if you are a Beauty Insider, like I said earlier. Get these for 10, 15 or 20% off. I promise they're so worth it. You need like the littlest amount of product. You don't even need, like, this was just like a dot, and this would cover like half my cheek. All I need to just kind of blend in. Right now, I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing Encourage, and I absolutely love this product. And then, so I've heard a lot of people talking about a dupe for this one, which is by a brand called Profusion. I've seen a lot of TikToks, so before even putting this on my recommendation list, I made sure to look through at least 15 TikToks so that I knew it was a true dupe. So the Profusion Blush Hour liquid blush, it retails for $6, and it's 0.21 ounces, and you can get it on the Walmart. I think you can get it at Walmart, on the Walmart website, or on the Profusion website. I think the only complaint some people had about the Profusion was that it tended to be just a little more cool toned instead of warm, whereas the Rare Beauty ones, they run, like I said, true to color. So that was probably the only complaint that I kept hearing. But if you're like, hey, I'll just spend the money, like I'll do the $20 for this, just do it. But if you're like, you know what, girl, I'm broke, it's the holidays, I'm not trying to spend $20, Profusion, $6, buy it. And then try it out.
Sabrina said, "Can you just do my makeup?"
Yes. Yes. I'll trade you for a lash lift. I'll trade you for a lash lift. Just let me know when. So another one, so this one, like back in 2016, pretty sure. I mentioned 2016 a lot because that's literally when everything was happening with makeup. I don't know what happened that year. I think it was Drake with Summer 16. I don't know, dude. I wish I knew. But anyway, so Laura Mercier finishing powder, translucent finishing powder. Everybody and their moms was using this one. Even I was. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to make it work. That thing looks so cakey on my under eye, but I guess as time went and I actually learned how to use makeup, finally learned. So that one, it retails, you can get the mini or full size. Mini retails for $24. Full size retails for 40. The mini is about 0.33 ounces, and the full size is 1 ounce. And then you can get it at Sephora, Ulta, or the Laura Mercier website. I think probably even Macy's or Dillard's, standalones. The my gosh, I just totally spaced. The drugstore dupe of that one is my favorite, the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. So I had to take in a deep sigh because I can't. This is like my third one that I've gone through, and that's how much I depend on this product. This product specifically, they have a variety of shade ranges. So they have from light to darker skin tones, warmer tones. It just, I can't, like, this is my favorite product ever. My favorite setting powder. Like, I don't even care about high end ones. This one is like my tried and true. So this one retails for $6.99 and it's about 0.70 ounces of product. And then you can get this one at Walmart, Ulta, Target, etc., etc., etc. I absolutely love this product. I use it on my under eyes. I use it to bake sometimes if I'm like, okay, I need this makeup to last me like all day. I will bake with this on my under eye, but I always go in with the setting powder first, and I'll kind of explain that a little later after I go through a different product and then explain to you guys kind of what I do. But this one, I go in with the powder puff, and then I just dab it on the back, kind of set the product in a little bit, then I apply it on my under eye. Absolutely love this product. When I open it, oh my gosh, I just pray it doesn't fall out. It looks like this, if you can see it, but it looks like this. I freaking love this product so much. I'm just gonna keep saying that I love it, and I hope you get tired of me saying that because it's true. But anyway, moving on. Um, my next favorite product, my new favorite foundation, is the House Labs foundation. It is called the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. This one retails for $45 and it is 1 ounce, and you can get it at Sephora or the House Labs website. Perfect for um any type of skin type, and there's a variety of colors, a variety. I mean, I think this one is the fair neutral. I'm a neutral undertone, so I tend to go more for a neutral undertone type of foundation, whereas other people, depending on what yours is. So like I think I mentioned last class, cool is more of a pink blue, warm is going to be your like red undertone, kind of orangey yellow undertone, and then neutral is a mix of both. So once you have found that out, we'll always look for, so the N stands for neutral, C stands for cool, W stands for warm. This one is one of my favorite foundations now. Like I honestly think I'm gonna overspend and spend that $45. And that's why I said can probably justify spending those $50 on that Chanel bronzer because I spend $45 on this. So what's $5 more? You know what I mean? It's not much. But the drugstore dupe to this one is going to be the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. That one retails for $14.99, 1 ounce, and then you can get it at Walmart, Ulta, Target, etc. I have not used it, but one of my friends, she has this one and that one, and says it's identical. And I also did a lot of my research on TikTok, guys, okay? Because some of these people like to tell you, oh my God, these are a match and stuff. And then you have to find those people that are completely honest and are going to tell you straight up, like, yes, this is a dupe for it, or no, don't spend your money, because some people will just do it because it's an ad and they won't even tell you. So don't trust them. But the ones that are completely honest and will sit there and tell you, like, this is definitely a dupe for the L'Oreal or vice versa, trust that, because I feel like there's some people who are just, like I said, 100% honest about their recommendations. And if you have any questions for me about like any other products that you think you might want me to recommend for your skin type, I can definitely research more products, because that's part of the things that I love to do. I'm a very curious person. I ask a lot of questions. I do a lot of research. I'm not perfect, but I love to just, so if I don't know something, I'm going to tell you straight up, like, I don't know. And that's part of my that's part of my relationship with you guys. Like, I will not steer you wrong. I think one other product that I did not put on here, but I did want to mention, was the Airbrush, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This one retails for, I think it's like 46, 41, somewhere around there. It's around 40 something dollars. And this is what, when I was mentioning earlier about this product and then how I was going to talk about what I do with these two. So what I like to do when I'm applying concealer on my under eye is I'll set it first with the Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. Jesus Christ. And I'll go in with this one first with the powder puff. And then after that, I'll go in with the setting powder. And then I'll use the setting powder to kind of bake on my under eye. And then from there, I just kind of let it sit for a little bit, brush it off, and let it set. And usually sometimes that helps me for like a day where I'm like, I need to be in this all day. And I tend to do that. So a dupe for this one was the number seven powder, setting powder. They have it at Ulta. They have it at Target too. And I think it's less than $20. So this one retails for like 40 something, less than 50, but 40 something dollars. The number 7 one retails for less than 20. I think it's like $17. And I think you get actually this about the same amount of product. This one is 0.28 ounces, and you can get it at Sephora or at the Charlotte Tilbury website. And there's different tones for this one, as well as the number 7 brand. And the number 7, it literally is like NO7, and you can get it at Target. And I've read that it's an exact dupe for this one, so that's a good one to try out. Another one is the Rimmel London. God, I haven't mentioned that brand in a long time. The Rimmel London Stay Matte Foundation Powder. That one is definitely less than $10, and you get about the same amount of product as you do in here. But I have heard better reviews over the number 7 one. But if you're like, oh, I would rather spend less than $10, then the Rimmel London Stay Matte one would be a good option for you if that's kind of more of your price point. So those are my dupes. Do you guys have any like recommendations, anything on any of the products that I've mentioned? Because now what I'll go into is on product recommendations that I personally like, my tried and trues that I love and I will probably restock on. But if you guys have any right now before I get started, let me know. Do we have anything yet? No? Don't be shy, guys.
Yeah, no.
No?
Raise my hand.
Okay, sounds good. So this is my favorite part. I'm really excited to show you guys everything because now I feel like an actual YouTuber. Oh, okay.
Brenda said Milk Hydro Grip is amazing for setting spray.
Yes. Yeah. So that one is a really good setting spray. That one, and along with the primer, the Milk Hydro Grip primer is a really good one. I really like that one. Good recommendation, Brenda. Okay, girl. Tell me more of your tips and tricks. Don't be shy. Okay. So So now I'm gonna feel like an actual YouTuber. And please don't mind this, okay? This just won't come off. Some fake tattoos just, you know, they just like to stay on the skin. So I've been trying to take it off. Anyway, so the first product I'm gonna start with is eyeshadow palettes, which we all love. Um, one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, and I tend to go for more neutrals, but I did throw one in here that's a little more on the like colorful side. They just don't have it anymore, so I'll explain that later. But anyway, so one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. This one retails for $45, and you can get it at Sephora, Ulta, or the Anastasia website. And it looks like this. Again, don't judge me, please. Okay, thanks. So if you can see that, it has like all of the neutral colors that you can think of and might want and need. Like, it's perfect for, let's say you yourself are freelancing or you're just interested in playing with different makeup and want more of a soft touch type. This is perfect if you're willing to spend the $45. I went through a phase where every time Anastasia released any eyeshadow palette that looked like this little box, I was buying it. Like my first one was a Modern Renaissance palette. Oh my god. I spent so much money on that freaking. Oh my god. I think like at some point one of these was like caved in. That's how much I used it. Um so this one, and as you can see, like I haven't even taken this off. This little like cover for the mirror that's still on there. I won't take it off. But this one is amazing. So I'll even swatch some for you guys because this is my favorite part. So like look at that. Look at that beautiful. Oh my god. And then like the rose one. And you know, my skin is like hella pale, so you can definitely see these. So the first one I swatched is called Bronze. The second one is called Sultry. And then we have Rose Pink. And these are super pretty for like, you know, we're going to throw it back to 2016 and we're going to do the cut crease. And we're just going to like apply the little like shimmer on the inner corner right here and then go in with the darker shadows. You have your subtle shades like Tempera right here. Then you have like, you know, just a little more subtle gold. These are just like, just to pop on a little. You have more of your red warm tones down here. Then you have Noir, which is a staple. I feel like every eyeshadow palette should have a black eyeshadow in there because I feel like that's important, especially if you're more comfortable with using eyeshadow as an eyeliner as opposed to an actual liquid liner. You want kind of that smoky eye. Definitely utilize this type of color. Then you have like your red tones and your subtle like orange nude tones right here. And then some like more mauve tones, pinky tones right here. This is the perfect palette if you want something compact that you can just take anywhere and don't really have to stress about like, oh my god, I have this huge eyeshadow palette or whatever. This is perfect. And it retails for $45. Personally love it, so I buy it. And it actually did used to come with a brush. I don't know what I did with the brush. I lost all the brushes that go in these palettes, honestly. Sadly.
Brenda also said that Benefit 24-hour brow setter is her holy grail.
Ooh. Okay, you're gonna have to text me these, Brenda. Unless like this chat is saved, I'm gonna need those products. So another palette that I wanted to throw in, this brand was like, I can't even explain like how many people were buying these palettes, but the Morphe palettes, they looked like this. This is before they did like the whole little like sleek square ones that have like, I think some have a mirror. This is like one of the first palettes that I ever bought by Morphe. It's the 35O. This one retails for $27. You get about 35 colors in here, and you can get it at Ulta, Morphe, or the Morphe website. This used to retail for $22, but with inflation, you know, sorry y'all, it's 27 now. So again, don't judge me, okay? This is a judgment-free zone, please. So these are the colors that it comes with. So you have your subtle, like your transition shades over here, just like more of the warmer, lighter, warmer tones. You have your orange, more dark, reddish, warmer, deep, warmer tones on this side over here. You have a few shimmers here, and then you have the darker tones down here. These are going to be more cool, and then these are going to be, so you have cool on this end right here. Like, I think it's like all these here are more cool, and then the rest of them are warmer. And I'll swatch like a few for you guys. But this one, they don't even have names. That's how, like, that's just what it was back then. They just didn't have names. It was just like, oh yeah, I'm going in with this one. So I don't know if you guys used to watch YouTubers. YouTubers would constantly be like, yeah, and I'm going in with this tone right here. And they would just point at it, and you just have to guess which one it was on your palette, because for some reason, the way that they showed it and the way that they held it was totally different. Um, then you have like this orange one right here, which is so pretty. I wonder if you can see that. Heck yeah. And then this one is more of a, I haven't actually used some of these. I'm gonna have to wash this off like when I get home. Like, this is gonna be so rough to wash off. But yeah, this palette is another palette that I tend to use a lot when I'm doing bridal makeup, because you can't go wrong with these subtle warm tones. I tend to carry this type of palette, or Morphe has another one that's more of a rosy, like pinky type palette. I have that one as well. But these are the products I tend to kind of go with more, because I find that for myself, it's just, you can never go wrong with like a brown color on your eyebrows. Like, I mean, not your eyebrows. Oh my God. On your eyeshadow. You can never go wrong with a subtle, like, soft glam type look. It goes well with every type of color. If you want to darken it up, all you got to do is just grab one of these darker colors and deepen it up a little bit. You can use this for a daytime look if you wanted to, or you can be like me and just use dark tones all day long and don't care what anybody has to say. But if you're like, no, I want to do more subtle during the day, darker during the night, by all means, start with these colors up here for in the day. At night, transition to these, darken it up a little bit. And then there's all these shimmer colors, tones right here as well. They work really well. A trick that I've learned over time is to wet the brush. So, not the brush, I'm sorry. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab a brush. You're going to dip it into one of the shimmer tones. Then you'll grab your setting spray. You'll spray the setting spray on the brush, and then you'll apply that product to your eye. Another thing you can do if you don't want to do that is with your finger, go in and then just like, swirl it into the little eyeshadow pocket thing, and then apply it on your eye. But if you're like, oh, that's a little messier, I have nails kind of like I do, and you just want a more precise look, do the brush option. I promise it makes all the difference, and it shows up more on your eye. I don't know why it does that, but I'm so glad it does, because it's a game changer, personally.
Heather said, I have that Morphe palette and it's my favorite, and the Fierce by Nature one.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't have that one, or I do, but I don't. There's so many names. Like, there's so many names. I used to. Okay, this is how bad I used to be with eyeshadow palettes. I used to buy every single time Morphe, Anastasia, any brand, Colorpop. Oh my God. Anytime, dude, they came out with, I was buying eyeshadow palettes. You can ask my sister. I have like, if you guys are familiar with the IKEA Alex drawers, the white ones, I have like 2 of those full of eyeshadow palettes that some of them I haven't even touched. I've never even like touched the eyeshadow palette. It's just there. It's brand new, and I've never touched it. Like, I was going through all my stuff last week. I was like, I had a problem. I had a bad problem. That was horrible. That was a horrible time in my life. That's why I was so broke. Horrible. So the eyeshadow palette that, unfortunately, it sucks because they don't have it anymore. Personally, I don't really like this person, but I love the eyeshadow palette. Just disclaimer. Disclaimer, I had to throw that in there. Is the Morphe and James Charles palette. Listen, the only reason I bought this palette was because they used to have another one that had these colors, the bright colors. I think it was called the 35B palette. And it had all the colorful tones in there, but then they got rid of that one and made this one. And I was pissed. But I bought it because I needed like another one. Because there was a time in my life where I did nothing but do colorful eyeshadow looks. Like, that's all I did. I would do I think that was a time where everybody was doing like the rainbow looks and stuff. I was doing all of that. Like, if I pulled up my archives of all my past eyeshadow looks, you guys would be like, Jesus, Jessica, you had time on your hands. And I sure did. So This is what it looks like. It's super colorful. I absolutely love it. Some of the colors have kind of been like, they still look like they haven't been touched. The red one actually has a little dent in it. You can't tell, but it does, because I was using that one quite a bit. And I actually use eyeshadow a lot in some of my Halloween looks. I use eyeshadows a lot for them because I find that just cream products, like they don't work well. So whenever I needed to kind of go in, I would use this palette a lot for a lot of my eyeshadow or a lot of my Halloween looks. This one was retailing for like 30 $38, $35, something like that. I can't remember. And but there is an alternative to it that I did research because I did want to show this one to you guys in case somebody's like, "Oh, I want something colorful." An alternative to this one is still by Morphe, and it's called the Morphe and Nyan Fierce Fairy Tale Artistry Palette. That's not the Is that the one Heather mentioned?
She said fierce by nature.
Oh, okay, no, that's not it.
It
Never mind.
sounds similar.
I know it does. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, is this the palette?
Not the same. but
Okay.
similar, yeah.
So the Morphe and Nyan Fierce Fairy Tale Artistry Palette, it retails for $30, and you can get it at Ulta or Morphe. It has a lot of the same colorful, like a lot of these same colors. If not, Morphe does have a couple other like singular eyeshadows, or you can just go to Colorpop. Colorpop has a lot of like little compact colorful eyeshadows palettes that you can buy if you're like interested in doing that. NYX also has like a small one that it kind of looks like this kind of, but it's like a little bigger, and it has like a bunch of different little squares, and you can use that one, and it's actually quite pigmented and it's pretty affordable. But I just had to show you guys this one just in case somebody's like, oh, I want a little more color, I don't want such neutral colors, and give you guys options so you guys at least could be like, oh, let me look into those options as well. Just because like I said, there's a lot. Also, another brand is Juvia Cosmetics or Juvia. I don't, it's Juvia. They have it at Ulta. Super pigmented. I wish I actually would have brought that palette to show you guys, but they have quite a bit. And the little eyeshadow square or the little eyeshadow circles and stuff, they're like this big. And they're super pigmented. Like I remember using that palette and it would stain my eye, even with the eyeshadow base, it would stain my eye, and the next day, like I'd have my eye would be like pink, and because I had used like a bright fuchsia type color, and it would be like stained pink, and everybody thought that I had like pink eye or something. And I was like, no, guys, it's just eyeshadow. Like, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. But those are some options in case you were interested. And then from my eyebrow lovers that want to have just like a little booklet, and if you're comfortable with using powders and you don't really care to use pencils, one of my favorite products to use is this Maron Cosmetics Pro Brow Palette. So the colors in here, they do run a little warm. But if you just kind of like mix in, so sometimes if I have someone with a deeper skin tone or darker hair or things like that, I'll use the black, but I'll use it very lightly, and I'll just kind of brush it off so that it gives a little bit of that ashy look. Or I'll use this brown one. So if you're comfortable with using powders like this for brows, then I would definitely recommend this one. It retails for like $18.95, and you can get it. I got this one on Amazon, but you can get it on the Maron site. I think they might be out of stock right now, but if they're not, then definitely run and get this product. This color, or this right here, is the pomade you can use to kind of keep the brows slick down. So like if you like that laminated look, definitely use the pomade. It works amazing. And then these products are good. Like I have used this on many of my clients. I did a wedding back in August, and I used this one, and I didn't have to reach for any other brow product to use on the different girls because they all had different undertones, different hair tones and stuff, and this was the only product I needed, and I, like I said, I didn't have to. But if you find that, like, let's say you buy this and you're like in a bind and you're like, oh my god, I don't have a pencil or something, and you have an eyeshadow palette, use eyeshadow as a powder for your brows. It works the same, has the same blendability. I'm pretty sure this is probably just eyeshadow, just made more compact and like, just, I don't know. Yeah. Like I've used eyeshadow before whenever I've been in a bind and I'm like, oh my god, this looks too warm or too dark. I've used eyeshadow before. So if you have, then you've been on the same struggle bus as me. Sweet. And then there's just a couple more products. I'll kind of run through these a little just because like some of them I've used in the past. So NYX Cosmetics Color Corrector Palette. I went over this in my last class. So these colors are the ones that you're going to use to kind of color correct your under eye, which like I mentioned last time, you're going to use these two tones here. This one I found that is actually like a contour color, which I just figured this out today when I was researching. Then like I had mentioned what these kind of work for, this one's going to cancel out, green cancels out redness. These two are going to brighten up the skin. This one retails for about $12 and you can get it at Ulta, Target, Walmart, Amazon, or the NYX website. One of my favorite products. I use this every single time I'm doing makeup on myself just because, like I said, my under eyes are horrible, but I promise it's worth the pen. It's worth it. Another primer I wanted to mention was this Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser by Maybelline. It retails for $6.99 and it has 0.67 ounces worth of product. You can get it at Ulta, Target, Walmart, or Amazon. This thing is like baby smooth. I swear to God, it's like, I don't know how to explain this product except for I only use it kind of right here in this area because that's obviously where I have my pores. So if I want to kind of minimize the appearance, this is the product I'm reaching for. And then I can go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer for the rest of my face, kind of where I need it to last me a little longer, or I'll go with that one on top. But this one, amazing. I love it. And then I can't, like, I would marry this man if I could. Like, this man does no wrong in my eyes. Makeup by Mario. He has this, I love him. I love him so much. This is called the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. I'm actually wearing it right now. It retails for $24. It is 0.08 ounces worth of product, and you can get it at Sephora. So it looks like this, and then it has like a little click. I don't know if you can hear it next on my mic, but I love it. It has a little bit of a minty feeling because it has allegedly like the plumping. I don't feel like it plumps my lips, but it feels so good on my lips. Like I don't feel like it's on there. It's hydrating. I reach for this every single time. And there's a variety of different shades that you can get in this product as well. Honestly, Mario can do no wrong in my eyes. Like if I could just have everything in my freaking makeup kit with his, I would buy every single product. Like, oh, I love him. Anyway, so the other product I wanted to talk about, the last one, it was gonna be the Maybelline Colossal Curl Makeup. So this product, this mascara, I love it. It is amazing. Like I don't even know how to explain. I think it retails for about $8, $8 or $11, somewhere around there. I absolutely love it. I swear by it. I think one of my clients here actually had this on, and I was like, dude, what are you wearing on your eyes? Like, I need a cheap mascara, because like mascara is the one thing that I'm not gonna spend like a crazy amount of money on. This one, chef's kiss. You can get it at Target. Go to Target to get the cheapest products. I won't steer you wrong, I promise. But okay, that was like it for all my products. So if you guys have any questions, any recommendations yourselves, anything you guys want to add, feel free. I know that's probably really overwhelming, and I appreciate you guys for sitting through this with me.
Maybe if they want like a list or something.
Oh yeah, if you guys want a list of these products, actually what I wanted to do is, because I created a whole Google Slides presentation to kind of go over this. So if you guys were interested in like this itself, like the PowerPoint I created, if you guys want to send in your email, yeah, I got you, girl. If you guys want to send in your email, I can share this with you so you can have it, and you can even add on to it if you wanted to, or if as I add on, you can go in and look. But if, like I said, if you guys are interested in this, I did create this with the intent to share it just in case you're interested.
Where should they send the email?
If they send it here, let's save it or no? Because if it doesn't, then we could probably just have maybe.
No, maybe they can message you or the phone team.
Should we have them message the phone team?
And then they can just let you know.
Yeah, if you guys want to if you guys are familiar or have like our Humblebee phone number, if not, I guess I can. What's our Humblebee phone number?
702
It's 702
903
903 1938. Send in your email. Just say, hey, I'm just sending just my email. That way they know and they're not confused, like what the hell's going on. Send in your email and then I'll share this with you. And then if you are one of the other worker bees, just send me like in the public chat, just send me a message and then be like, hey, can you share that with me? And I will share it. I'm probably going to add a couple more products on here and I'll share that with you guys. And then, like I said, if you guys have any other product recommendations or ideas for the next class that I'll be teaching in 2 weeks, let me know. Send in your recommendations and ideas, things that you may want to learn about. That way I can be prepared for you guys. If you guys want to see a look, whatever you guys want to see, like, please send that in so that I can take up this time and educate you.
They can also email at info@humblebeelv.com.
Oh yeah, so another option is email info@humblebeelv.com, and that's another option. But if you guys don't have any questions or anything like that, or if you have questions after, text our phone team or email that email, and then they'll send it over to me and I can answer any questions. But if that's it for now, then thanks for joining today, guys. Thanks for spending your Monday afternoon with me, or Monday evening. Thanks for spending it with me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.